Hello and welcome to Morse's Math Morsels. In an earlier video, I'd mentioned that the area of an adult human lung equals 900 square feet. That's about half the size of a tennis court. Wow, so how can that much area fit into our comparatively small chest cavities? Well, I'm going to pretend that the human lung takes up about as much space as a 10-inch by 10-inch by 10-inch cube, which has a volume of 1,000 cubic inches. And in all the ensuing activities with the cube, that volume will stay constant. I'll be cutting the cube into smaller and smaller cubes, but adding up all the volumes will still be 1,000 cubic inches. So the size of the cube stays the same. Let's see what happens with the surface area. For that one big cube, the surface area is 600 square inches, which is 4.16 square feet. Then let's take that big cube and cut it into 5 by 5 by 5 inch cubes. There are 8 of those smaller cubes. And if one were to compute the surface area, the total surface area of all those little cubes, that would come out to 1,200 square inches, or about 8 1/3 square feet. Exactly double what I had for the total surface area of that original large cube. So by cutting the cube into sections, we have exposed more and more of the inner surface area of the original solid cube. And then, let's pretend we're taking that big original cube and cutting it into 1,000 little cubes, each of which will hence measure 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch. So each has a volume of 1 cubic inch times 1,000 cubes still gives our original cube's volume. But what about the surface area? Each little cube has a total surface area of 6 square inches. That's pretty small. But when you multiply that by all those 1,000 little cubes, that comes out to 6,000 square inches, which is 41 2/3 square feet. So we've gone from the size of a piece of poster board to double that size, to about the floor area of a small closet, say one that measures about 13 by 3 feet, or about 10 by 4 feet. So we're starting to get someplace, but we're still a long way off from 900 square feet. And we are already down to those tiny 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch cubes. But suppose we keep cutting up these little cubes into ever smaller and smaller ones. And then what happens with the surface area? Well, that will take place in the next video. The surface area appears to be growing as we make the individual cubes yet smaller and smaller. Thanks for viewing.